Hello, friends. Happy Sunday. How has your day been? All right, this is me trying to look into the market for the coming week and to see what we're looking at for the areas to keep our eyes on and how to utilize that. Then I'll always tell you, you buy or sell in the market. You're totally right. You're the one in charge. But just do that at the right zones or the key levels. That's the reason for this channel. So, that being said, I wish you a beautiful trading this coming week and keep your eyes open and don't overstay your welcome in the markets. All right, thank you so much for always being here for me. And let's take a look and jump in what we are looking for this week. What our expectation this week? Where are the likelihood market will react to? When I say where the market will react to is like what is the market looking the areas it needs to react. It can be on a neutral ground. We call it support or resistance zone, but then we're not using the traditional support and resistance area. We look at those price action zones where market will react to before continue to eat direction. These areas help us to know exactly what to expect. When market get to those places, then we start looking at with our strategies on how to take a trade in those areas. So this week, what are my expectation? Am I looking at buying or selling? That's up to you. You buy or sell in the market. You're right, because the same day market can go up and market can come down, and the same week, yes, there's always a pullback, there's always a trend. So, whichever way you follow, you are totally right, but just do them at the right levels. And that's the reason I repeat for my channel. So, right now, this week, what are my expectations? Then, this is a naked chart, as we can see. So, taking a look at this naked chart, what are my expectations? What is the likelihood the market will go up, market will come down? If market decide to go down, where are the area I'm looking at market to react to? I'm looking at this area. For the market to get to this area, this is my draw on liquidity. If market decided to go down, the market decided to go up, then where are the areas I'm looking at? The draw on liquidity will be on the upside. But then if I'm to trade down, let's drop to the daily time frame, which most times your draw on liquidity is mostly on your daily chart. So we drop to the daily chart. This is our daily chart. Where are the areas I'm looking at the price to take a trade down? If I'm to take a trade down, I don't want to just jump into this trade. As you can see, today is Sunday. The market has not resumed. Will resume later this evening. Then I don't want to jump into this trade, even though I might be expecting to get to for the trade to go down. I have to wait for the market to show me a place on the upward side for me to take a trade and join it down. So those are the areas that are always mapped out. Where will the market react to? Where what is the market looking for in the market? So this is it. So let's put on the lines of our chart. I want to see the market get a little bit up for me to do a down trade. If the market decided to continue down without going up, then I have to wait for the market to react to a certain place. There's liquidity draw, or yeah, there's liquidity draw areas for me to join it, probably they pull back up. So we put back our lines and see. I always use these lines because it helps me whenever I'm using my phone not to overthink or overreact to the chart. So I put back my lines and yeah, that's it. So we've put back the lipstick on the charts. This is where we are. This is what we are looking at. What are my expectation? I want to see this is where we are. This is an area in the weekly that market is responding to. But I want to see market for me to take this trade down. I want to see the market going back to this zone or probably this zone. But then I don't want to see the market, like I say, surpass this area. If it does, that means my analysis is wrong. But here, I know some people might join this trade while it's going up. That's why I always said if you buy or sell, you're right. Because where you're trying to exit the market, someone else is there waiting to take a trade from that particular place. So you can make money buying, you can make money selling. But these are the area I'm keeping my eyes. I want to see the market react to this area. Once market react to this zone, Then I start looking the patterns that I trade, which is price action at the time of the day, to see if I would join the trade. Once I get exactly what I'm looking for, then I'll join the trade to go down and exit, not overstaying my welcome, just at the right places. This is my lookout on the British pound JPY. I want to see the market go a little bit up to react to these map out zones. Then I will take a trade down. But if the market decided to continue down without reacting to these areas, I won't jump into the trade to sell or chase the market. No, I'll allow the market to get to these areas and show me the reason either it will continue to go up or to continue to go down. So these are the area for me in British pound JPY this week. I'll keep my eyes on the zones and see where to take a trade. And it will drop down to the British pound JPY. This is the British pound JPY. If you can remember, last week I said my eyes on this particular area. That market has been consolidating for a while, almost like 13 days, and the market broke out of it. And I said if market is going to continue to go up, that I want to see a reaction here. Exactly, the market reacted to that area. Yeah, I said if you watch the previous video that I did for the last week, I said if the market did not move away from here, and it continued to go up, that I want to see reaction. My next target should be this area, and market reacted to that area now. So what are my expectations this particular coming week? Yeah, this is the weekly. It has not much information, but just the previous year's information. So that's why we dropped to the daily time frame. The market has gotten to this gap. Where the next place the market will have to react to, market is going to react to this area, or probably this area. These my eyes are on this area, but I don't want to take a trade on this area. I want to see a market go back up to give me a pattern for me to trade the trade down, or if it's going to go up to break out of this, then I will exactly know where to join this market. But I'm still watching British pound JPY to give me exactly where to take a trade. That's it for British pound JPY. If we add more, maybe like let's say let's take another one on the Euro USD, which we couldn't do last week because of time, like today. I normally do my analysis before Sunday, but I only have today to do the analysis, so that's why I'm doing it. This is where we are on British pound, sorry, Euro USD. Already the market this is where the weekly is. Market is here, still on the other block, but then I want to see the market drop a little bit on on Euro USD. And then, but if I'm to take the trade down with an Euro USD, what are the likelihood where the market will respond to? This area I mapped out is one of the areas. I don't just jump in when market get to those zones. I start looking at my pattern. That's when I start looking at my trading pattern at this area. So I want to see a reaction on this area. Yes, I want to see a reaction on this area, maybe this area. Yes, it might get not likely, but my main focus are this area. You might probably want to take out this liquidity and go back to rebalance this particular leg, because market has to rebalance itself. But if it continue to go down with that much way up, I watch these areas to see exactly what the market will do before then drop into a lower time frame and see how to take my trade, and then watch to exit the market using still the daily time frame, which I said most at times your draw on liquidity is mainly we watch out on the daily time frame. This is it for Euro USD. So British pound JPY, already the market has been going the way we wanted it to go as of last week. Like I said, I was looking at market dropping down, reacting to the zone, and that was exactly the market did, reacted to the zones and started to drop down to get us to this particular place. So that's it, my friend, this week. Let's see how that goes. And hopefully, I wish you the best trading week and more money in your bank account. Thank you for always stopping by. I remain your friend, Home for Roses, and I love you and I wish you all the best. Enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you.